Good morning. Welcome to day 2 ClioCon. Excited to see everyone here. Hope you've been enjoying the conference so far. Welcome to today's session on how to use Clio Scheduler. My name's Kim Francis, and I'm an account executive based out of Toronto, Ontario. I've been with Clio since 2018, and over that time, I've had conversations with thousands of law firms that were either starting with Clio or adding Clio Grow to their existing accounts. My role here is to run product demonstrations and help firms become more organized and efficient while remaining client-centered. I'm most excited about the initial conversations that firms have with their clients. This is your opportunity to make an impression and demonstrate what it will be like to work with your firm going forward. Outside of Clio, I love playing volleyball, and I'm so excited to be here in Nashville because I'm a huge country music fan. Who else was at the Grand Ole Opry last night? So why should I use online scheduling? Providing your clients the option to schedule with you directly has several advantages for your business. Today, I'll share some of those examples with you. So quick agenda. First, we'll be going over what Clio Scheduler is, for those of you who may not be familiar. Then we'll be talking through some of the advantages Clio Scheduler has in saving your firm time, followed by how this is a key component of presenting your law firm as one that's modern and professional. I'll share some ways in which Clio Scheduler helps to deliver a good client experience. And then I'll be walking you through how to actually set this up. And I'll cover some of the ways that you can collect payment up front to make sure that your law firm is paid on quickly and reliably. Finally, we'll talk through some of the settings and best practices to help you with maintaining control over your calendar while allowing clients the option to book with you online. For those who may not be familiar, let's quickly go over what is Clio Scheduler. So Clio Scheduler is a function of Clio Grow that allows you to send a booking link to potential or existing clients to book a meeting with you directly in your calendar. This can be used in emails, text messages, or you can post it publicly on your firm's website or Google My Business profile. The first major benefit to using online scheduling is saving yourself time. When surveyed as part of our legal trends report, 79% of survey respondents said that they expected a response from a law firm within the first 24 hours. All the statistics I'm sharing are from the legal trends report, by the way. What this tells us is that clients are expecting a quick response and prompt follow-up. Using Clio Scheduler on your website allows a client to take action on their case right away at the moment that their urgency and interest is at its highest. If a client initially contacts you via email or phone call, having this as part of an email template in Clio Grow that you can send out quickly allows you to get them booked much sooner. Almost every firm that's doing their calendaring manually right now tells me how much time they spend going back and forth trying to schedule a time that works for both parties. Here on the screen is a preview of what Clio Scheduler could look like to your client. So you'll see there's options to book with different attorneys. And as well as using this to book with different people, you can use it for different appointment types. So 30-minute, 60-minute meetings. If your firm's operating in a hybrid environment, your client can select their preference for in-person or virtual meetings. Don't worry, Clio Scheduler will reference your existing calendar, so you're not going to be double booked over any existing meetings. Once your client has selected their meeting preference, they'll be presented with available dates and times. And on the following screen, they'll be prompted to enter their information, such as name, email, and phone number. When they reach the confirmation screen, they'll have the opportunity to add the event directly to their own calendar. And on your side, Clio will add the event directly to your own calendar automatically. If you're a Google Calendar user or an Outlook calendar user, this is a good opportunity to make sure that you've synced that with a Clio managed calendar, so events will appear there automatically as well. Next, we'll talk about some ways that Clio Scheduler can help your firm to win business. 79% of clients saw the option to work remotely with a lawyer as an important factor in their decision to hire them. As the statistic shows, many clients are looking for a lawyer that's online and able to work with them in a responsive and easy way to communicate with. It's 2022, and that's an expectation of today's consumer that they can find and access services online. I'll share a personal example here. So I was recently moved, and I was looking for a new dentist. The way that I found my dentist started off with a Google search, and the firm that I ended up deciding on, I based that decision based on their Google reviews and the fact that I was able to book an appointment with them online. The reason that I liked this was it was easy to find a time in my busy calendar. But not only that, it showed me that they were going to be a practice that was embracing technology and up to date on the latest best practices. I had a great experience as expected, and I would happily refer friends and family to my dentist going forward because they're extremely client-centered and made it super easy to follow up and book follow-up appointments with them. Law firms are no different. Now let's discuss some ways in which Clio Scheduler can help to elevate your client experience. 37% of consumers said that they would prefer to meet virtually with a lawyer for a consultation or first meeting. Again, this is another example that illustrates there's a good cohort of clients that are wanting to work with a firm that's easy to communicate with in an online medium. There's a growing number of people who've come to expect this. Booking an appointment online is one of your client's first interactions with the firm. Think of this as the front lawn of your business. It can make or break a decision for the client to go with you versus another firm. As a client, it feels good to be able to take action on that first step. Working with a lawyer can sometimes be daunting, and it's empowering to feel that they've taken the first step in resolving their legal issue. Being available to book consultations in the moment their urgency and interest is the highest is paramount. Of the firms who have adopted Clio Scheduler, many tell me that this has resulted in them being able to book meetings much sooner and the case moving forward much earlier and having a higher likelihood of becoming a client. Now we'll talk about everyone's favorite topic, getting paid. 38% of consumers expressed a preference for making payments online. Many clients expect and prefer this option, and this is growing. However, from speaking to many of the clients using Clio, I know that collecting on getting paid for your valuable time is not always the easiest. It can be uncomfortable to ask for payment over phone or email, especially if your consultation has already taken place. Lawyers also tell me that having gaps in their day is frustrating if a client has booked a time and no shows. It's annoying to stop what you're doing, prepare, and wait around, only for them not to show up. At a minimum, you should be paid for that time. So this is why we've introduced the ability to collect payment upfront at the time of scheduling. This means no more chasing clients down for payment. Here's how that works. So continuing from the steps we went through earlier, your firm now has the option to ask for payment upfront at scheduling. After they've entered their contact information, they'll be brought to a Clio payment screen and prompted to enter their payment info, such as credit card and billing information. Once that's completed, they'll have a chance to review and submit. Next, we'll talk through how you can manage your day while still taking advantage of the benefits that online scheduling offers. Offering online scheduling can sometimes raise concerns about maintaining control over your calendar. Being booked in back-to-back meetings all day isn't fun and doesn't leave you with time to prepare for the next appointment, debrief, or simply take a break. Also, personal obligations may mean that you can't commit to having an open availability. That's why Clio built features to help you maintain control over your calendar. Here's how you can set up Scheduler to maintain control over your day. Within your Clio Grow account, under the settings in the bottom left corner, you'll see the Appointments tab. Here's where you can see all the appointment types that your firm offers. This is where you can edit and add new appointments. This is also where you can copy the booking link that you can share via text message, email, or on your website or Google My Business profile. This would also be relevant for the recently added appointment reminders feature, so that'll further help to reduce no-shows. This first section will be basic information about the appointment. So when you're setting this up, it'll be the appointment name. This is what your client will see, the location, if there is one, and any other instructions you'd like to provide, such as a Zoom link, what they should bring for the meeting, or parking directions. The settings at the bottom here, a recommended best practice would be to add leads to your lead inbox. And the reason why is to help you reduce possible duplicates and triage incoming appointments so that you don't have to delete something if there's a duplicate. In this next section, you'll enter basic booking information, such as the days of the week, time of day. In this example, you'll see we're doing 9:30 to 5 and 9:30 to noon on Wednesdays. This is a great opportunity to reflect on when you're most productive, what typically works best for your clients. So if you're typically in court in the mornings, maybe you want to set noon onwards as your availability. This next section is where the advanced booking settings come in. So first, you'll start with start time increments. Those will be on the hour, every half hour, every 15 minutes. We have minimum advanced booking, and this is to prevent meetings from being booked within less than a certain amount of time. In this example, we've chosen 4 hours, so a client wouldn't be able to book within 4 hours of the present time. Just make sure you don't get anything last minute you're not expecting. The last section here will be the option to add buffer time before or after appointment, which ensures you have enough time to take notes, prepare, or take a break. This last section is where you have the option to collect payment, as we went through earlier. In this example, we're collecting $50 for this appointment type. This is linked directly to the bank account that you have connected via Clio Manage. The example I have here is linked to the firm's operating account. If you do prefer to offer free consultations for clients, a great way of still doing that is selecting the option to save this as a client credit. What that means is so long as they hire you on, that payment will go towards their legal fees. But in the event that there's a no-show or they don't move forward with the case, you're still paid for your time. So to summarize, we talked about how offering online scheduling can help you to save time when booking appointments, how this can be a differentiator for your firm to set it apart from others and attract new clients. And we discussed how crucial it is to communicate with your clients in the medium that suits them best. And how online scheduling is an easy way to present your law firm as one that's modern and tech savvy from the get-go. Leaving this session today, I hope you learned how using paid appointment types makes it quicker and easier for your firm to get paid reliably, as well as how you can still maintain control over your calendar while offering your clients the flexibility to book with you online. As you're leaving the session today, I'd like you to pause and reflect on your own client's current booking experience. Take a moment to put yourself in their shoes. Is there anything that you would do differently? Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference. If you don't already have Clio Grow, and this sounds like something of interest for you, please be sure to come visit me at the Clio Grow booth here, the Level Up with Clio right next to this. And be sure to check out the session right after this one on the product stage on how to optimize Google My Business with Clio. Thank you.